That is Dean Takahashi at VentureBeat. I'm here with Tony Key. He's the Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Ubisoft here in the U.S. And Tony, you've got some Kinect games here, four launch titles.
We've got several on display. We've got four on display today. Right here, this is Fighters Uncaged. So this game is street fighting, and it really takes advantage of the Kinect. You can see how the guy is actually using his real body to create the movement. He's punching this guy, you know, and you got to duck and kick and all the things that you would have to do in a real fight. So this is one of the things that Kinect, benefits that Kinect can bring, is that he doesn't have to mess around with a controller to do all of this.
Yeah, it's very fluid here, and looks like it's pretty accurate too.
It is, and it's a lot of fun, and it's a good workout.
Yeah, and then you've got a child of Eden over there, the music game, and you have Your Shape over here.
Your Shape is
check this one out.
Your Shape is, you know, in our
CNET guys over here.
We believe that Your Shape is the most advanced home fitness product ever created because it's completely interactive. Puts you in this environment. As you can see here, she's punching these bricks, you know, so that she has a real feeling that she's in this environment and she's knocking down the walls. So this is a really interactive experience. If she's not doing it right, the game will tell her so. And so that's really important because anybody who's been to the gym and talked to a trainer knows if you're not doing it right, the trainer's job is to, hey, lift your arm up here, bend over this way. There's nothing more of a shame than wasting a workout by doing it incorrectly, and that's what video game fitness can do for the world, is make sure you're doing it correctly, and the Kinect takes that to a whole other level.
Now let's look at the Child of Eden over here too.
Child of Eden has got to be the closest thing we have to a living piece of art. You know, that you can see that it's really colorful. It's very immersive. This guy is controlling these things as they're flying around the screen. It's created by the guy who made Rez, which was a very hardcore favorite of the gaming community. His name's Mitsuguchi.
If I move my arm around him, it doesn't mess him up either. So the Kinect is...
You can see that the technology of the Kinect is very cool in that these people are standing directly behind him. It's not interfering with his gameplay. It's really remarkable and not something you might appreciate unless it's pointed out to you. Cool music, cool graphics, tons of awards already for this game coming out in March.
And then you've got motion sports over here too, sports game.
So, universally appealing theme, always sports. There's always sports games at the launch of a new system because it always brings an opportunity to play sports in a new way. And so, motion sports, okay, you're a football player. Now you're running down the field and you're actually dodging guys left and right. You're skiing. You got to get down in that crouch position and ski. So you really got to get down there and do it or you're not going to get a good score. And that's what this game is doing for you. It's really putting you in a sports environment and recreating that experience as close as you could possibly get and actually being there.
Now, about the choice of games here for the launch titles, how does it differ from your thinking on the Sony Move and Nintendo Wii as well?
Well, we did it for the Sony Move for the launch. We had a sports title as well. It was racket sports. We had all kinds of games to play: tennis, beach tennis, beach racquetball, all that kind of stuff. So I think that sports are, like I said, every new technology seems to come with some kind of sports title because it's an opportunity to create new ways to play games that we've been playing the same for how many decades. So sport, it makes sense for us to do sports. This title itself is not something like you've ever played before, and that your whole body gets into this experience.
So it's not just sort of a division between like casual and hardcore, like the casual games are the ones you do for Kinect?
No, I just think that the obvious choices for growing the market right now are by finding new customers. With new technology comes an opportunity to find new people that are interested in it. Expanding the market is what's good for the industry. Trying to create experiences like they've never had before. So, we've decided to go towards blue water in our initial offerings here. in most cases, I do think Child of Eden does cater to a core gamer, and so we think like we have both.
And you guys have been working on these for a few years in general, I guess, to try to get the 3D camera technology.
We've been working on the 3D technology for 3 years. Finally, we're getting to see the fruits of our labor here, and it's not something that you learn overnight. So we feel like by jumping into the market and learning by experience, that we're creating a competitive advantage for ourselves as opposed to holding back to see what happens with the hardware.
Oh, that's Tony Key from Ubisoft. Thank you very much.